Raya,
Champagne,
Treva,
and Lynn.
and we are ready to do our book to movie adaptation discussion for Emma. Emma was written by Jane Austen. The screenplay was by Eleanor Caton. Like Gaston.
I'll take it.
And directed by Autumn De Wilde.
got an oldie but goodie.
A very oldie but goodie. But before we get started on that, let's figure out what we're drinking up in this camp. I can recognize the bottle, but I may not know the name. Say my name, say my name.
Don't nobody recognize the name. Not even Lynn.
All right, today we are drinking Caprico Bubbly Sangria Fruit Wine. Once again with the sweet wines.
What's the cheap wine?
It's actually organic, so it tastes pretty good.
Yum.
Oh, so I can officially say I'm drinking healthy right now?
I guess. I have a friend who has to only drink organic wine, so I know that from her.
Does it give you bubble guts?
For her, it makes her have like the rosacea and her face gets hot, so
If she doesn't drink organic?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I just feel like to be able to drink wine and say it's healthy, I like that. I'm healthy.
That's how you
Healthy,
want
but
to
it's
work it.
organic.
That's how you want to work it.
All right, so we're talking about Emma today.
But when was Emma written? I don't know that we wrote that down. Like 1914?
1782.
Oh, 1814 with the
I'm just joking.
on the Colonel Jackson.
Oh, yeah, I know it's pretty old.
I'll have an answer as soon as my Google Sheets decides to work.
So we were able to review the 1996 movie and the 2020 movie.
The book was written in 1850.
Bam!
That was close.
Bam!
Wow.
200 years ago. Over 200 years ago.
We took a little
205 years ago.
It explains a
To
lot.
be honest, though, I don't know. I think, when I was watching the movie and when I was reading the book, I pictured, England and, walking around in that house. Like, wow, does Meg have to go through stuff like this? And I bet you she did.
Maybe. Except for there was no queen to dictate anything, and Emma's father had not a clue.
He had a clue.
What was going on?
He had more of a clue than everybody thought he did.
It's like,
He always was cold, that's all.
that joke was like, I feel a breeze. Can you put the screen up, please? But yeah, I'm glad you recognized or you looked at the date to that movie because, I personally was just struggling with getting through
It's
it.
so hard to connect with it. I mean, it's 205 years old. I was like, what are you even talking about right now?
It was too many words in one sentence. Like, so many of the sentences could have been said in like 4 words.
Yeah.
And it just went on so long.
I thought it was rather interesting. I mean, it was long and drawn out, but I felt it was rather interesting.
And you're talking like them now.
Yeah.
Pray tell.
Anyway, what was interesting to me is when I went to see it at the movie, Champagne and I went to see it at the movie, the movie theater was packed.
Yes.
But everybody was kind of over 60
Yeah.
that was watching in the movie theater. But it was
Should've been
jam-packed.
fine.
Yeah, it was jam-packed. I mean, it was obviously a very
There was
popular...
no way in when I went. There was about a handful of us there, and this is the one movie that, we've been doing this for almost a year. Oh, it's been a year, right? And, the husband decided, well, I'm going to go with you to the movie. This wasn't the movie.
chose the wrong one. She got last week.
He'll never go with you again, will he? Never.
He was just like, wow, so this is kind of stuff y'all gotta watch. Yeah. We read this book, right? Yes, we did. And I loved it.
Oh my gosh.
That's
I'm glad
what a
you
brave
loved
soul.
it. That is so funny. Yeah, you gotta prepare him. I don't think this is the movie you want to see.
I said that like 5 times.
Oh, really?
I literally said it 5
okay.
times.
Oh.
So he was
He's like, no,
warned.
it's like, no, it's fine, it's good. I'm like, okay,
So
you
he
don't
was
want to go over there and watch Sonic.
Yeah.
You can go to Sonic.
Too funny.
Yeah.
All right, so what y'all think of this adaptation? Well, I guess the 1996 version. You want to start with that one?
I actually like the 96 version better than the 2020.
Oh, really?
I did. I don't know why they were both equally boring.
Was it
but
the actors,
I
maybe?
think it was.
Okay.
I think because I saw a familiar face.
Is that Gwyneth? Was it Gwyneth Paltrow? Okay.
Yeah. And I think that's why I kind of stayed connected to a point. But I found that one to be more interesting. I don't know. Same story.
I felt like they were the same, and they both portrayed it perfectly to me. I mean, honestly, I felt like they were great.
I felt like the main character who played Emma, like, she kept doing these weird pauses in the 2020 version, like where I guess it was trying to be kind of snarky, sarcastic, or snide in a way. So I was like, why is she giving people these weird looks versus the 1996 version where it was kind of like more pristine and more class is what I kind of got it. So I was like a little more detached.
The other one was a better actress.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's the point.
I thought it was intentional.
This one was struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was intentional.
Oh, you think, who is that?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya was struggling?
I mean, I don't know that she was struggling, but I think when you look at the other movie, Gwyneth,
Yes.
was polished.
Gwyneth is a great actress.
Yeah, so that I think you can't really compare the two actors at all.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah.
Your point.
You can watch Gwyneth and you know what's going on. She knows the facial expressions, the cues. This one kind of just like, oh, you can't look at me, but I mean, I'm just kind of making little eye movements.
Well, she nailed
that
the
could
pout.
Mean anything.
She nailed the lip pout. That's for sure. Because I felt like the lip pout was I don't know if that was supposed to be in there.
Right.
But I'm like, what is...
Well, she nailed the nosebleed.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm speechless on that, Red.
That's about it.
I'm not quite sure to say.
Required from that. Okay.
The 2020 version, they definitely drug out, and it added to the boredom, because it was literally 2 hours and 12 minutes. And I didn't realize that before we went to the movie theater until we left, and I'm like, why is it now 3 o'clock? Where did my day go? What is happening? But yeah, so no, they just
did drag out. But I thought it was a perfect adaptation. I mean, I think the storyline, the screenplay writer, I mean, she nailed the adaptation.
She actually read the book.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go figure.
Yes. Because I feel like every little thing she captured.
Mm-hmm. And took her time doing it.
She took her time doing it.
It took a whole 2 hours and 5 minutes of time.
How about what's her name's auntie? Oh, what was her name? Jane Fairfax's auntie.
Oh, poor Mrs. Bates.
Oh, Mrs. Bates, I freaking loved her.
Oh, she definitely played the heck out of that role, because she is definitely who I imagine being so irritating.
In the 2020?
In the 2020.
Okay.
She was perfect.
So irritating.
She was perfect for that role.
Like, oh my Jane Fairfax.
And I felt so bad because I could see like me being Emma.
Yes, easily.
Sitting out on that picnic and saying to her, well, when do you ever stop?
Can you shut it?
Right?
You got 3 more to go. She was like, I see what you
Oh my gosh, and her feelings were so hard. And I mean, I really felt it. I was like, God dang it, Ray, you gotta be nicer to people. Jesus. I did. I took that. Really, champagne? Really? But I did. I was like, oh my God, she was
And then she was
such
so
a nice person.
She was so gracious afterwards, and I'm like,
because she's come from nothing.
But she was so great. Anybody else though, they would have been like, okay, well, I'm not kissing your butt anymore. Or,
No, because she came from nothing, so she was still honored that she even talked to her.
Oh my God. I felt so bad. When she cried, she should have been bald.
she turned her head.
Right.
I shall be ready to go.
I'm ready to go with all my heart. I'm ready to go. I was like, oh my God, with all your heart, you're ready to go.
See what I'm saying? Too many words in a sentence. How about I'm ready to go? I'm ready to go.
I loved it.
That's true, though. That's true.
I could go see this I could go see this like as a theater performance. I definitely could.
Okay,
If they
you're
shorten it.
going
No,
by
I
yourself.
can see
It has to be like an hour or less.
You will go by
I
yourself.
could see it
Because that combined with music and musicals,
God.
I would jump off the top of a building. I'm sorry.
I go see it. Just call me up.
I'll go with you. Just give me a pillow.
I loved it.
Like snap for me. So it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't bad. It was too long.
I
They
loved
drug
it.
it out.
But I do think it was a great adaptation. Adaptation.
What'd you think about Harriet, Mia?
Harry was cute.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know that I felt that way.
I
On
liked her.
2020? On the 2020?
2020, I liked her.
She looks so... I imagine that she's supposed to look
Homely.
pretty homely. But this was it's super exaggerated. She was the home, but you know what? The 2016 version too. She was a mess also. So I was like,
that's what she was supposed to be, and she was so cute. Like,
but I thought she was gonna be one of these diamond in the rough homelies. Like deep down, once they're cleaned up, they're beautiful and stunning.
I think she was deep down cleaned up when they did the portrait of her. But she just didn't have it. The likeness. But she just didn't have it. I mean, she was so freaking cute with her man. And she's jumping around. And how about her dancing? And she couldn't even move. And then, I loved her.
Oh, I know. And then what? Mr. Knightley came and asked her to dance.
That was cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Duff asked me.
Did you guys realize this was like a Clueless? Clueless was an adaptation also? I didn't realize that until I started things started sounding familiar, like, wait, Elton? Mm-hmm. Okay, she wants to dance? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my God. Let me look this up.
Mm-hmm. Rolling with the homies.
Did you go in that rabbit hole of research?
I literally love this movie.
Yeah, we used to watch it all the time also. So I guess it was like a matchmaking type movie. I can see where that was pulled from, that adaptation. Mm-hmm. Or what was it? Not an adaptation. Loosely based. Loosely based on things. Loosely based on. Okay, do we have nothing else to say about Emma?
The cast was, I didn't have any problems with the cast. I like the cast of 2016 better. I don't know why.
1996.
Sorry.
Is it 1996? Why do you say that? Yes, 1996.
You like the cast of 1996 version better?
Mr. Knightley.
Oh, I liked this Mr. Knightley better.
This one?
He was kind of rough and scruffy, and I actually liked him.
I liked him.
He wasn't cute at all.
Because to me, it was somebody that you wouldn't, I would think you wouldn't, she would never be with.
Wait, start that over. Was that a big clap while you were talking? But there's a net or something that's driving me crazy. But
I just thought you wanted everybody to hear you twerk.
Wow.
That's exactly what it would sound
like. Wow. She went there. She did.
I don't understand how big butt people talk about big butt people.
But it was like a single twerk. It wasn't even twerking.
No, it was two. She did it twice. She didn't hear it?
I heard it twice, but it wasn't consecutive.
Slow roll to the other one around.
It wasn't consecutive.
It was so big to grab it took a minute to come back down and clap again. Like, ooh.
Make it clap. Wow. And I'll stick to that.
Okay, what you need to do is put the bottles down.
There's only one judging us.
Okay. What were we talking about?
Emma, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
No, we're talking about Mr. Knightley.
Oh, yeah, I liked rough Mr. Knightley. The other one was a little bit more cleaner.
But it wasn't that she was not supposed to be attracted to him. It was just like, that's her friend.
So you're usually not attracted to your friend. It takes a long time to realize they might be a little bit...
though.
Yeah, because the attractiveness would hit first.
Not if you're not interested.
She had to grow on... He had to grow on her.
He been corny and attractive. Be like, oh, no.
Yeah, but the looks...
No, but he was friend zoned. You definitely could tell that.
Yeah.
But he didn't have to be unattractive.
The guy that ended up marrying Miss Fairfax, what was his name? That was Churchill?
Yeah, Frank Churchill.
Frank Churchill was really good looking to me.
He was cute.
I really enjoyed Frank Churchill.
Yes, I agree.
He's alright.
Yeah.
Both of them, he was pretty attractive.
Yeah.
That's
on the
great. I
more
didn't
than
see
average
the 1996 version, so I don't know.
Oh, is that why you're not speaking on that?
That's why I'm not speaking on it. Full disclosure, did not watch it. Sorry.
But Jane Fairfax... I felt like should have been like Drop Dead Gorgeous based on her auntie.
And she should have been in her 20s.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because I'm like,
she was.
Well, is she Emma's mama?
Did you guys feel like Jane Fairfax almost looked the same from 1996 version to 2020? I really can't distinguish.
Oh, was it the same person? Maybe that's why she looked so...
20 years later.
It's the same person.
I don't know.
They just look, I can't distinguish between the two of them right now mentally. I can't figure out, because they both look pretty similar.
Well, let me just tell you, I only saw the 2020 version.
I missed the end of the 1996. I kept falling asleep.
Wasn't drop dead gorgeous in the movie. They could have made her look a little more glamorous. And then she also looked so old.
Yeah, the way she carried herself.
To me, that I'm like, that wasn't a good call on casting, like, because Emma in this version looked like a baby. So, and they were supposed to be the same age, and they could, were playing together.
They grew up together.
Yeah.
She did look very...
She looked very young, and Harriet looked very young. So I don't understand how Jane was, like the 10-year older sister.
Right. I think the guy who played Elton in the 1996 version, I pictured him spot on. Just that annoying, think he's handsome and just goofy though down underneath, no swag kind of thing.
Remind me who Elton was again?
The one that Harriet fell in love with, but he didn't love her. That Jane was trying to hook her up with first.
Oh.
That's probably the 2020.
Yeah. Okay.
96.
Well, what was the name of the guy that she actually liked and that really liked her? What was his name? Because he was a cutie too.
Which one?
The one that Harriet liked and he really liked her, but Jane discouraged it early on. And then they ended up getting together in the end. The farmer.
Mr. Martin, the farmer. Because he was cute.
He was cute.
Yeah.
He was cuter than, what's his name? Knightley.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Wait a minute.
What?
Getting them confused. 2020. Mr. Knightley. Wait a minute. 2020. No. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can't remember. I'm getting them confused. Which Mr. Knightley had the dark hair?
That's 1996.
Okay, then he's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like a dirty blonde in the 2020.
Yeah, and I like Miss Frank Churchill of the 2020.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we kind of went through the cast, so you guys want to just rate this adaptation?
Sure, I give it a full glass. I thought it was a great adaptation, honestly, both versions. And I love the book.
Okay.
I give it a long day, mainly because it was boring the crap out of me, and I struggled so much with the book and the movie. So I have to bring it down a little bit for that. But the adaptation was definitely spot on. But long day.
Okay.
I can't.
I'm giving it a full glass because that was the best adaptation I've seen in a long time for movies. I think they nailed that adaptation. But it was a snoozer. But yeah, I think it was a great adaptation.
I'm giving it a full glass because I fell asleep while reading the book. I fell asleep while watching the movies, so they're equal to me. Full glass.
Great
Alrighty.
adaptation.
Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram at
Read, Watch, Wine, Facebook, Twitter, Read, Watch, Wine.
Email us at readwatchwine@gmail.com.
And on YouTube now.
That's right. Check us out on YouTube.
Thank you so much for listening.
Alrighty. Bye.
Follow.